channel Cake. I'm your hostess, Suzanne. Today we're going to be making this super cool white pumpkin cake. If you'd like to know how I made it and how you can make it too, just keep watching. Let's go ahead and get started with our pumpkin cake. I have 2 yellow cakes that I have baked in a bundt pan. And I'm just gonna level them off right where the caramelization stops. Well, that's the plan at least. I went ahead and put this bottom layer of our pumpkin onto a cake drum. It's just so I'm able to move it around to and from the freezer. It's not going to be its final resting place. Let's go ahead and fill this pumpkin now. I've just made a batch of my American buttercream. Okay, let's go ahead and fill our pumpkin cake. Okay, let's go ahead and smear this around. Since I've cut off the caramelization on this cake, it's really crummy, so when I go back in to get more frosting, I'm not going to use this offset spatula as I don't want to contaminate the final frosting. I think that looks good enough. I'm going to go ahead and get the top part of the pumpkin and make sure it's aligned to the bottom. Do our little finger trick. Now that we've assembled our pumpkin, let's go ahead and carve out these little pokey parts, the little mountains, just to give it more definition with the pumpkin. Okay, now that we have our pumpkin all carved out, I'm going to stick her in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then when I take her out, we'll give her a crumb coat. See you in a second. Okay, I just took our pumpkin cake out of the freezer. She was in there for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and give her her crumb coat. And a crumb coat is just a thin layer of frosting just to seal in those crumbs. And in this case, we're going to have a lot. As we carved this bundt cake into a pumpkin, and it just left some exposed cake, so let's go ahead and give her a crumb coat. Enough jibber jabber. And we're just gonna put a little bit on and spread it around. I think I'm gonna use a method of just using my small offset spatula, grabbing a little bit of buttercream and just going in those divots where the cake is exposed. I think that will minimize my crumbs. I think that's a good process. Let's see if this little small flexi smoother will help us get this on a little bit easier. And I'll see. I think this is the trick. If you don't have these small flexi smoothers, you can just use cardstock or anything clean. I got these off of Amazon. I'll leave the link down in the description box for you guys if you're interested. I like the process of just taking some of our frosting and putting it a little bit on our flexi smoother and then applying it to the cake that way. And I'm just putting a little bit here at the bottom and slightly rolling my hand up. I'm not applying a lot of pressure as I don't want all the frosting at the bottom. I want to gradually add some as I go up the cake. Like that. And then just smooth it out. Now let's go ahead and take our spoon and make those divots a little bit rounded. I think it looks pretty like this, like a rustic pumpkin. I like it. One of my biggest faults in decorating is spending too much time on the crumb coat, and today is no exception. And since this is a bundt cake, the middle is a hole, as you know, and I want to make sure that we have a place to put our stem, our pumpkin stem. So I'm taking a cupcake and I'm just going to go ahead. I'm leaving the paper on because it needs that width, and obviously when we cut it, we'll just know that there's a paper in the cupcake. So I'm just going to stick this in the middle And we're gonna stick this in the freezer for a good 15 to 20 minutes before we do our final coat on it. See you in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and give our pumpkin cake a final coat. And I think I'm gonna use the same process as I did with the crumb coat. Take my Flexi Smoother, wipe some on there, and then just roll it up the side of our pumpkin. Maybe just scoop some out of the bowl. We'll make up new processes as we go. We're going to go ahead and put some frosting on the back of our teaspoon. Just go up the middle. I'm liking this cake so far, you guys. We're not finished yet. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. We're going to introduce another color. We're going to introduce brown to this beautiful pumpkin. And we're just going to make some definition lines on here. I don't want it a whole lot. I just want it very, very subtle. And for that, I'm just going to use a couple different offset spatulas. And this one just has a nice little pointed tip at the end. And we're just going to grab some of this brown here. And we're going to concentrate most of the color here. And as it goes down, it's going to gradually get lighter. So it's okay. We're going to start at the top. And then just drag it down. Again, I don't want this to be super dark or super dramatic. We're just going to work on it until we like it. Decided to just go ahead and put brown in the middle, and I'll just work my way over the cake by using this brown that I put in the middle. Let's go ahead and make a lighter brown color. I'm just going to add a little bit of brown to this bowl and a little bit more white than brown. There we go, that looks pretty good. I like that color. Let's just get a little bit of the lighter brown on the tip of my offset spatula and just start working it from up here. Just lightly dragging it down. That's more of what I have in mind. These white pumpkins are so popular right now. I couldn't wait to make this cake. I love the white pumpkins. If you watched my pumpkin carving contest video with my campfire cupcakes, my daughter-in-law Sarah and my son Gavin and their family had a pumpkin, and they had 3 little white pumpkins. They referred to them as their ghost pumpkins. I thought that was a cute idea. That's kind of where this stemmed from. I thought, those white pumpkins are so cute. Okay, I went ahead and transferred our pumpkin cake onto its stand, and I have it setting on a low level turntable so I can reach the top here. I have some fondant here. You guys, there's 100 different ways you guys could make this stem. I've seen it done with ice cream cones, not the pointy ones, but the squared bottom ones. And you just stick it in there upside down. I've seen that, and then you just frost it. Seen it done that way. I've seen it done 100 times with fondant as well. I have some Wilton Preferred fondant here. Just gonna go ahead and get it a little loosey-goosey here and put some Tylose powder on it. I don't have the brand Tylose, I just have some hardening powder. And we're just gonna pour some on here, work that in together. And once it hardens up, I'm gonna go ahead and frost it. So we're just gonna make kind of make this like a little foundation for it. I'm gonna go ahead and set that here on this pumpkin cake. We're gonna let this harden a little bit and then we're gonna come back. And 1 second for you, probably 15-20 minutes for me. And we're gonna go ahead and finish off this super cool pumpkin cake. The white version. See you in a second. It's time to go ahead and give this pumpkin stem some color. And we just have back our frostings, our brown and light brown. And I'm just gonna willy-nilly, what I do best. Just apply some on and make some different strokes on it and just keep playing with it until I'm happy with it. Oh my goodness, I think our pumpkin cake turned out pretty cute. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about this pumpkin cake down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean the world to me. If you're already a subscriber and back to watching another one of my videos, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's quick and it's easy, but most importantly, it's totally free. And what things in life are free? Not too many, but this is one. Act now. I'm having an amazing day. I hope you are as well. Until next time, make it a great day. Hi, welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my channel cake. What was that? Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, I love this cake. I love this cake, you guys. I think it turned out pretty good. Guys, remember it's my time for bed.